What up, ladies and gentlemen? It is time to learn, y'all. Yeah, I said y'all. Okay, here we go. So we've got a couple inequalities. Okay, we know that x is less than or equal to 11. We also know that x is greater than or equal to 8. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to graph that on a number line and kind of how to say it without sounding, like a weirdo. Okay, so here we go. First thing we know is our two important numbers are 11 and 8. Okay? So we're going to draw our line, and we need it to include 11 and 8. So I know my lowest is 8, and I know I want to go at least one below just so I can kind of get an idea of what's going on. 9, 10, 11, and I'm going to go one more just so it looks pretty. Okay, so I know something's going to go down at 8, and I know something's going down at 11. All right? Well, let's see what we got. Whenever you are plotting this, first thing you want to do is put the points, or the circles, if you will. If it is this or this, it's going to be an open circle. If it's this or this, it's going to be a closed circle. Now, let's look at the differences here. In this one, you've got greater than and you've got less than. Okay, when you say that as just a couple words, greater than or less than, if I say it's greater than 100, that means it's going to be more than 100. Can it be 100? No, it can't. That's why I didn't say or equal to, which is this part. This part means greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Okay, so that means with our circles, if it can not be that number, it's an open circle because it doesn't include that number. If it can be that number, we do a closed circle, which means it can include that. Okay? Simple enough, right? Cool. That's too dark a blue. Get out of here, blue. So let's look at our numbers. Let's start with the 8. 8. We'll do a circle there. Now, can it be open or closed? Well, it says x is greater than or equal to. That's what that little fella means. It's like half of an equal sign. It's the bottom part of it. Never thought of that, did you? Smiley face. Hair. Legs, feet, arms, hands, everything else. Okay, so we got 8, and then we've got 11. Is that an open or closed circle? Well, it's got the equals, so it is closed as well. And yeah, maybe I did forget to close that 8, but I did it to test you. You passed barely, F+. Okay, now let's graph this little guy. X is greater than or equal to 8. That means that x can essentially be 8 or any number greater than. So that means I'm going to go to the bigger numbers. Now, I don't want to keep going because I don't want to overlap my line right here in case this one goes that way. So let's look at this. X is less than. Remember, you judge it based on what's closest to the x, which is the smaller. Alligator wants to eat the bigger number, so therefore 11 is bigger. So x is less than or equal to 11. So I would go this way. Now, meet in the middle, and those connect right there. Therefore, you're done. Now, the way you would say this, you could do 11, rewriting it, and then x is greater than or equal to 8. Okay, you can write and or. Okay, so we got to decide which one we want to do. We would say we could do 11 is greater than or equal to x, and x is greater than or equal to 8, or we could say 11 is greater than or equal to x, or x is greater than or equal to 8. That's confusing because or had to be used between the and the or, and also during the or, but this is an oratory learning. Wow. See what I did there? Wasn't that great? Okay, so here we go. So the way you can tell is if they're joined, see how this is joined right here in the middle, right in this area right here? That means that it's and. If they went like this, and they separated and went separate ways, it's or. So this one would be and. Now, another way to write this would be to put x in the middle and then do it like this. X is greater than or equal to 8 and less than or equal to 11. This is right here is the way most of the time it'll be written, and the world functions as such. The end. Hey, Tyler here. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out tarveracademy.com. Wow, you heard the man. Check out tarveracademy.com. Check out my Facebook page. You can just search Tyler Tarver. Also, same on Twitter. And then my other YouTube channel as well, which if you want, just search Tyler Tarver in the YouTube thing. If it's a math video, it's probably this channel. If it's not a math video, it's probably the other channel. I'm also on Instagram. What? Instagram? Just search my name. Bye.